Alright, we're back. Let's go meet the elephant that obviously lives here.
Welcome. You have come as I wanted. It has been an interesting game, but to tell the truth, I tire of it.
As do I. I do not even know the reason for it.
For my amusement, for my curiosity, and for my memory of transgressions long since past, all of this spurred me on, but I grew bored with you.
This tells me nothing. You meander around the truth, like a cat taunting a mouse.
Very well, an in-depth response. Your fathers are my interest. Your lineage crosses the mortal and spiritual, and both concern me somewhat. Gorion raised you. I know this from my spies and followers. They are subtle when I wish it. Gorion was as much your father as anyone. He was also an adventurer in his day, and crossed my path long ago. Him and his harp of friends. I bear the scars of that meeting. He is beyond my revenge, being dead as he is, so I settled for the next best thing. I can torment his spirit by destroying you. Wherever he is seething.
This cannot be the whole of it. Such an old debt must seem hollow. I had toyed with forgetting the transgression, though it has not been that long in dragon terms. It was your other father that made me curious, however. You are a child of Baal. What an interesting subject to study, or so I thought. Really, you are not so different, despite your little personal struggles. What will be interesting is your conflict with John Irenicus. That is something I would very much like to see. So I leave you your life. Do with it what you will. What do you know of Irenicus? I will have no dealings with that creature. I am merely interested in your confrontation with him. Yes, that will be something to see. For now, you bore me. I will taunt you no more. This has been such sport that I bear you no ill will. You may go. I cannot leave without Garen's child. You know this. Do I know this? Do I really? Oh, very well. The brat was but a byproduct of my scrutiny of you anyway. The child has proven no more interesting than its father. I had finished taunting him some years ago. Really, it was only your arrival that brought him into this. His suffering has never ended. You took his lands. I think he's actually happier now that the burden of leadership has been lifted. Such resilience took all the fun out of his downfall. All that is left for me is to kill him and take the deed to the land. Here, rescue the child from my servant and feel fulfilled. Do not think it will be easy. I test my subjects thus all the time, and they know that failure is death. Consta, go to the child. If Aodhan fails to take it from you, kill it. I thank you for this act of charity, disguised though it is. Do not think me soft because of this. I am capable of far more than you can imagine. Of course, you are destined to experience worse. Now, walk away and see to your little rescue efforts. Take your time. Enjoy life. You have much to face. So we have to beat Consta and rocket on back there. I do like how this 100-foot tall dragon is telling us to take our time and enjoy life. Alright, let's get there and kill Consta. Not a man tight, but let's invisibility, I think. Probably should have gone spell immunity divination, but we'll be right.
Barris, shroud me in your darkness.
Shield, normal missiles. We might be able to just kill him straight out. I just realised the other day, we have used this sword since I think we found it in the Oldcaster ruins. It's been the same sword we've used the whole time. We found other things in between, but it's a dependable weapon. It's a great weapon. Look at all this mess I've got here. Good lord. Actually, there we go. Let's see if we can kill him. Right now he has no defenses against this attack.
Well, that didn't work.
Of course we just straight up miss. Come then, fool. Let me prove my worth to the beast I serve. You will not survive this meeting. You speak too soon, fool. I make my fortune here, or gladly take death. See my devotion, Furcrag. Can we... We haven't got all that many spells, actually. We hit him. His stone skin cut in a second later. Let's break off. Proved mantle. Okay, so there's no defending that. My thinking would be... we could summon some undead. We could summon a demon to get him. No. We can do it. Let's do a quick buffing round. Seven eyes. So we could go down there and try and kill Furcrag. It might be possible to kill him now, but if we give it just a couple more levels, I think it'll be substantially, not so much easier, but less tedious to watch. Spell shield. And now spell immunity, abjuration. So in theory, we should be able to just waltz in there. Oh, he's invisible. Where do you go to, my lovely? In fact, let's try this. He's there. Vulnerability. There he goes. Why can't we still see him? He cast a spell thrust on me, but that's not going to work because we have immunity to those spells, to abjuration spells. And he's Cactus. Has he got anything? Yeah, no, that's the end of him. Immunity, magical weapons. We can switch to a non-magical weapon and still hit him. That's my scrolling song. Excellent quarterstaff would do it. Again, that's the benefit of having these boosted weapons. Normally this would be a +1 weapon, but it's technically non-magical, so it'll go straight through his defenses. The other option would be just to wait until it times out. It's not a very long duration spell. What else has he got happening? Magical weapons and divination. Okay. Again, you'll notice that our find traps, detect illusion ability goes straight through the immunity to divination. Very powerful ability. And thump him once more. We got him. Oh, excellent. In fact, this will really help us when we do fight Furcrag later on. Anti-magic shell, not so much, because we can't cast spells from within that spell. There are some edge cases where it can be useful, but not many. I think, yeah. True Sight, this is excellent. Surprised we haven't picked it up sooner. For one turn, you just, I believe, constantly dispel any of these abilities, unless there's spell immunity, divination in effect. Very useful spell for enemies that continuously go invisible. We could have really used this back when we were fighting at the end of Siege of Dragonspear. Oh my god. In the original, this only procs or fires off every round, I think. So it's actually tricky in that you can detect someone who's invisible, that they can then drink a potion of invisibility a second later, and you have to wait 6 seconds before you can find them again. So I believe in my mod installation, it fires off continuously, which is good. Maze is an interesting one. I haven't really done a whole lot with it. There's no saving throw bonus, is my understanding. No, sorry, there's no saving throw at all, so it just always works, is my understanding. I believe you can be... One of the uses of spell immunity, I think it's Conjuration, yeah, up here, Conjuration, is being immune to this. Even if you're on a solo run and you get mazed, despite the fact that it's only got a duration of whatever this is, relative to your intelligence, it ends the game for you, just like being Dire Charmed does. So it's based on your intelligence. One cool thing with this I read about is, and this is all from the Play It Hardcore page, which goes through all the different spells, and I think Deveon mentions it as well. If you cast this against a party, you can imagine that the intelligence of fighter characters is going to be sort of around here somewhere. You know, if you're min-maxing, it's a 3. Whereas the mages are going to be reliably much, much higher in intelligence. So what can happen is you cast this on a party, everyone disappears, and then, 6 to 24 seconds later, the mages come back, then maybe the clerics and thieves, then the fighters. So the weakest party members return to you. So, we'll see. We might get some use out of that. We'll definitely use True Sight, though. That's going straight into the... There we go. Oh, I reckon I really want to leave at least one of these. Yeah. When in doubt, flexibility over weight of fire. Cool. We can now save Biltha. Thank you. Now before I pass out from fear, I must escape this place. Meet me back in my father's cabin. She just disappeared. Okay. Alright, well that's us done here, besides Furcrag. As I said, there is the potential for us to kill Furcrag, but it's just going to be... tempted to try another time, just when we've got a little bit more in the way of power. That'll be more enjoyable to watch, I think, and I think more fun for me as well. Aha! I wonder if we could just...
Barris, shroud me in your darkness.
I got an idea. Make sure I switch out my weapons again. Oh no. Okay, wrong time to do that. Let's try this.
Brando Barris, shroud me in your darkness.
Did we get them all? Just most of them. I love this spell. Now, I am almost certain that I checked this, but just... Yeah, okay, good. Had to know. Oh, what?
Well, that didn't work. Brando Barris, shroud me in your darkness.
It's a mummy. Not much here really to work with besides Lancer Disruption. Maybe I can get in closer.
Brando Barris, shroud me in your darkness.
What's the casting time on this one? 3. That should be okay. Excellent. And now I should be able to finish them off. Okay. We're going to retreat and drop down some traps in case we get everything left in this dungeon coming after us.
Would weave a snare. That her dark hair would weave a snare.
First one's off.
That her dark hair would weave a snare.
We are backing ourselves into a corner here, so we should be a bit careful. We really aren't going to be able to use gate very often. Okay, let's just clear the decks a bit. Archers I can deal with later. It's these guys I want to stop. Switch my weapons back out. Cool. Archers are fine. We can stand here, block most of the corridor, and fight just one at a time. No mirror image though. We've been using this tactic for basically the entire game, I think. I wonder if we can get an... No, we haven't got that going. Pardon me. Let's see what these do. I keep forgetting I've got them. Save versus death. Hit points, no. Danger sense. +5 to armor class. Let's use that. That means their armor class is now -10. That's excellent. Reduces our chance of being hit by a mummy and then diseased.
Well, that didn't work.
Maybe I should be using a blunt weapon. Oh, this is even bonus against undead. Oh well, live and learn. Hit him. Yeah. Oh no, that was the other weapon. All good. Let's finish off these orcs. Polymorph scrolls. Nice. And yes, when playing solo, stacking enemies like this makes so much sense. I remember when I was playing Icewind Dale a while back, I think I was playing a Dwarven Defender, and this was mostly what I did. It was just, I didn't play very far in. I kind of got a bit fed up with being just a fighter. But yes, it was good fun. Sort of just blocking off doorways as best I could. I might pop these away. I don't want to waste them. +2 arrows are precious. Okay.
Brando Barris, shroud me in your darkness.
Oh, one quick thing too. If you're playing as an evil or neutral character, you get extra evil options, I suppose, when you play. And there is one back there with Furcrag. You actually can, I probably should have shown you really, you can offer to get the land deed and return to Furcrag. So you can just betray him, become, there's not really much to it. Like, you don't get a whole lot of, let me focus. You don't get a whole lot of benefit for doing it, and it's far better to actually just kill him, but to kill Furcrag. That wasn't very clear communication. Sorry about that. Oh, I do love a good death spell. Is that a potion of mind focusing? Grab them, yeah, sure, why not?
I need a chest with legs or something.
Emotion Hope. +2 for saving throws, attack rolls, damage rolls, and it's an area of effect. So it can be good with summons. And the problem is, I think 4th level's pretty well bricked out with defensive spells, so probably not going to use that one. Well, I hope your week's going well. I know we can't really talk back and forth because this is a passive medium for you, but
Brando Barris, shroud me in your darkness.
I've been working pretty much non-stop last couple of days, and I work 2 jobs, and usually it's not too bad, but then we've had some movement in our departments, so I wonder if I can kill them. Let's use traps to do it.
Brando Barris, shroud me in your darkness.
What was I saying? Yes, we've had some staff moving, so it's just been a little bit of covering things here and there. Not too much. I'm not management myself, but
That her dark hair would weave a snare.
yeah, it's just a bit stressful covering things.
Shroud me in your darkness.
So I haven't had a lot of time to play, and today I just realised I had nothing on. And you know that thing where you haven't had a day off for a while, and then suddenly you do have one, and you're not really sure what to do with yourself? Yeah, a bit like that. Have I ever mentioned that I love traps? Being able to loot while combat is happening too is so sort of, what's the term? Contemptuous? Like I'm not really focusing on the fight, I'm just, you know, happy enough just to do this. Okay.
Brando
Not really
Barris,
worth the experience points if I
shroud
think
me
about
in
it.
your darkness.
Okay. I was just remarking, I was sitting in the middle of our city centre,
Shroud
just,
me
you know,
in your
having a coffee.
darkness.
And I had realised that I had really missed the sound of lots of people talking. This is just after COVID, looking back decades later at this. Yeah, we went through COVID, everything really shut down. And then, actually, I'm not supposed to say the word COVID, am I? There's all kinds of demonetization stuff that happens. Anyway, should be right. But yes, just sitting at a cafe, watching people walk past, listening to lots of conversations, lots of chatter. It's heartening, it's nice. Your honour and my child are restored. I thank you. The creature lives. I will not rest easy at night, but I have my child, and I could not ask for more than that. You have been a stranger's hero throughout all of this. I thank you with my blessings, and I offer safe lodgings if ever you return this way. Thank you. Alright, I think it's just the standard questions here. Yeah. Cool. Got some experience points. That's cool. So we may come back here later on to deal with Fur Crag. For now, I just kind of wanted to... Partly as well, I wanted to get back and see how my... I think the Thieves Guild won't have triggered yet. I wonder if I should go and check out Immer's Vale and see how that's going. Or we could go to Trademeet. You know what I will do, actually. I will rest here and get my spells back before I travel. Let it never be said that I don't learn from my mistakes. Okay. Quick spell revision. We need another 9th level spell here. Normally, this would be chocked full of improved alacrity and time stop spells, but yeah. Okay. Mantle's good, that's good, that's good. Although, if I think about it, I could probably do without Mantle because I've got improved magic weapons. Yeah, cool. Just thinking out loud, muttering as I normally do. I think I will go Pierce Shield. Tempted to only really limit myself to one project image, just that it kind of, I don't know, I'm finding it increasingly, not boring, but just, it's a bit of a crutch in that you cast it and then you summon creatures, then you just summon more. You are just expanding your spell list out. We might drop into more if we have to for certain situations, but I don't think we will. This is a great spell, actually. I slept on this one for years, but if you look through at the way spells work and how to dispel things, this is the lowest level spell that will cut through a spell shield. So it... Oh my god, my phone's exploding. Might be a second, I'll just shut it off. So yes, it's a very useful spell for that, because it'll just break through one of those spells. That's my train of thought, sorry. Should really turn my phone off completely when I'm playing Baldur's Gate. Happy with all that. Happy with all that. I like Lance of Disruption because it gives us a spell that will deal with things like skeletons and golems really well. And it's fairly punchy, actually. Seems to improve in damage as we go up as well. Not by much, but it does. Yep. Cool. Let's have a nap. Life is good. Okay, let's go to Trademeet. Oh, yes.
Well, that didn't work.
The reason I didn't go for a stone skin here is we've got enemies that poison. May as well kill them faster, because the poison will go through your stone skin. Cool.
Whackful Aldira.
Again, leveling as we are. Oh, you're gonna die, I think, if you're not careful. 4 hit points and poisoned. Yep.
Good day to you.
Hold. Trademeet is not a safe area for visitors at the moment. Just need a glass of water, won't be a second. Unless you have business, strangers, I suggest you return whence you came. What's going on here? Why are animals being slaughtered? We do not fight woodland creatures just to sharpen our skills. I am the Trademeet militia captain, and our town has been besieged for weeks by these creatures. They come in waves, and we can barely stop them with arms alone. Maybe we should use swords? We can't even explain it. It is as if the beasts wish to drive us from our homes. No one is safe. People are panicking. Many blame the druids. Okay. And strangers aren't welcome here. Okay, maybe we can help. Talk to the High Merchant Lord Logan Coprith. He can tell you more than I. Cool. There he goes. Fiend gem. Do I know where I'm going? Aha. Well, we'll go to the pub first.
Hi, friend.
Oh, I love Viking. What? No. No. A ball spawn? Here? I mean you no harm, so... No, not after all this. No. I don't want to go again. Notice he didn't die. We'll see him again.
You are welcome in my sight.
Quick point. Slight spoiler alert. If we can imagine, talking in coded language here, if we can imagine a time where there aren't Ballspawn in the world, I believe, assuming he is Ballspawn, he is the one loose end in the whole story. Anyway.
Never had rats. No, sorry.
Yep. I'll let you read this if you like. Just pause through if you like. Okay. Services. No. Okay. Yeah, nothing's really available.
Hey, sexy. Do you want to take a look at me, diddies?
Good lord. Okay. Let us go then. You and I. Guild Mistress
You're a
Busia.
stranger to this town, are you not? I'm surprised you were allowed to come within the walls. You will find yourself unwelcome here.
And indeed, if you came to Trademeet to take advantage of our excellent markets, then you have come in vain. Between the druids and other problems, there is nothing to purchase here. Other problems. Going in circles. Yes, the Dao Jin. These are genies. So yeah, they have turned up, sold everything, and set their prices to really high levels. The caravans will not come because of the danger, and the few that have come only do so at the behest of the vast amounts of gold that the Dao seem to have flowing from their pockets. How about I deal with that? Need to stop the animal attacks first. Okay. Guild Mistress.
Hail, I welcome you to Trademeet.
I trust you will not earn the worried stares you have received so far. We've had a troubled season. Strangers of indeterminate nature are a potential threat until they prove otherwise. I am Lord Logan Coprith, High Merchant. Okay, I'm going to slowly skip through this, I think. What
Trademeet
troubles?
has been here for generations, but now we are harassed from the strangest of sources.
The very land is against us. Animals attacked. Even the foliage strangles. Yep, that's a druid problem right there. Druids, belonging to a group that has long been peaceful. The people apparently captured one. Had I not locked him up, they would have quartered him in the street. I don't understand. You have a captive. The bargaining should be academic. One would think so, but he is not guilty. Of this I am sure. I can tell these things. He says he has been sent to investigate the druids himself. Many of our citizens have already made up their minds on the matter, however, and he remains behind bars, if only to avoid a public burning.
What I would have you do is escort him to his task, or see to it yourselves, whichever you prefer.
Oh, I just had a thought on this. Yep, okay. Very well, though if we are challenged by any townsfolk, it will be their deaths. I think, no, we will just... Cool. So we have a choice here. This is a solo playthrough, but I did at one stage say that I would... Sorry, I'm just being a halfling here and looking to steal things. At one point, I did suggest that I could pick up NPCs for individual quests. I think I'm kind of making this up on the moment. I think I won't do that. I think I will continue with the solo run. That said, of all the different classes that I have wanted to play as, a shapeshifting druid is one of my top 50, I suppose. Top 50. I'm keen to try them out. Druids have always interested me, partly because just the aesthetics of them being, nature priests and shapeshifting and all that sort of stuff, but also because it's pretty well agreed that druids got majorly not nerfed, just they had a very poor time when it came to Baldur's Gate, and I think as well Icewind Dale to a lesser of an extent. Just not enough spells, not enough flexibility, and particularly against end game content, they really struggle. But I don't know, be cool. I'm keen to try different mod packs and see if I can get a version of a druid that is fun to play. So yeah, for now we won't take Cern with us, but we will talk to him.
Hello, and well met to you. I am Cern, though my identity is surely no secret after the fuss I have caused here.
Yes, we're pretty concerned. You look pleasant enough. Are you friends of that charming Lord Coprith? I've made very few friends among the merchants. I'm to escort you out of the town. He seemed less prone to rash action. Yep. What has poisoned the town's opinions? Their leader seems sensible enough. Not quite sure, but I have my suspicions. I will try and tell you what I know of this. I am Cern, as I said, sent from the north to investigate why the druid order of this region has severed its ties with its traditional hierarchy. It is not unheard of, but the attacks have me worried. It can only lead to greater evils. These people will eventually strike out as an animal cornered. I know many druids in this region, and they would not support such actions without due cause. I suspect there has been a change of leadership here. It is the duty of any druid to find this new leader and ascertain if this is the best for nature. The attacks on the merchants only serve to alarm me. I might succeed alone, but I would much rather have the backing of a group, one that will also benefit from my service. Are you up to the task? Yes, I will help as best I can, but I do not wish for any more travelling companions. I like it when the game gives these options. Unfortunate. We would be stronger together. Like snowflakes on the bough, if we were many, it might snap it with ease. Interesting example. I will await you at the grove. I have marked on your map. Do not tarry. Our task is difficult, and time is short. Now, the way I have the mod set up, of course, I am able to actually... This is one of those quests where you can join the druids at the end of it. So...
You're rather outlandish folk to be wandering round here.
Hey, it's a halfling. A lord. Nice. You there. Hold. I would speak with you. So, you are the mercenary that Logan has hired to save us? Are you capable of defeating the druids? Remains to be seen, but yes, I'm sure I'll succeed. What is it then that our noble high merchant has asked you to do? He's asked me to talk to the druid Cern and discover why the animals and yep. Any drooling idiot can see why they attack. They want our land. They are mad with lust for it, and the evil spirit of the grove has made them so. Tell me, do you truly wish to end our troubles? Or has Logan and his asinine approach to the situation infected you as well? Whoa there. Okay. Yeah. Well, let's hear him out. I'm glad to hear it. The fact of the matter is, Logan's lily-footing ways will fail. I wonder if the fool even wants to stop the mad druids. Allow me to present a bit of background to you. It will help you understand the trials ahead and what you must do. This is not the first time this is not the first problem we've had with these freaks, these tree huggers. Far from it. Last year, my company was to open a caravan route through the forest. Uh-oh. It was to be a grand road, paved and straight. In short, it would have been the finest caravan route on the Sword Coast. What happened? My crew and I began construction, but as soon as the first tree fell, a druid came running out of the bushes, screaming like a banshee. He was going on about the spirit of the grove, sacredness of nature, and some other nonsense. We gave him a knock on the head just to shut him up. Within moments, more druids burst in, casting spells at my men. They trussed me up with vines and roots, kept us tied up all afternoon, lecturing about nature and other garbage. The insult was too much. When they did let us go, we killed a bunch of them before they ran off. The druid, Verthan, came to Trademeet and blamed me for instigation and murder. The churl. Logan sided with them and forbade my company from entering the grove on penalty of death. I lost 20,000 gold pieces. So maybe this was the escalation that drove, well, the escalation. The druids grow more aggressive with each passing day. If they have their way, the entire population will be slaughtered, even their tool, Logan. Logan would try to make peace with the devils. I intend to end their evil. What's your plan? There is an evil spirit in the grove that desires nothing less than the destruction of this town. Yes, we've heard of this before. And what way is that? We must kill the druids before they kill us. We must destroy their source of power, so that this can never happen again. We must exorcise the grove of its evil spirit. There's a holy font. Shall destroy the source. And how do I plan to destroy the holy font? I obtained a bottle of sulphurous poison. Find the font, pour the poison in. The druids will be weakened and easily disposed of. Will you do it? Oh, this is why I can't play evil characters. I'm failing you all again. Ah, damn. Here's the problem, right? I have never actually done this. I suspect we're not going to do this. I'm sorry. Look, maybe the next time I make a character, you guys can just set me to chaotic evil right from the very beginning, and I'll run through this. I'll do all the horrible, wretched things. But this just seems like, yeah. So my character is having a crisis of of ethics as well. On one hand, he's kind of enjoying being the local ranger for the Umar Hills. He likes getting away from the big cities, and he's finding some sort of peace and healing in that. At the same time, you mentioned something about a reward? No, we're not going to commit to this, I'm sorry. Who are these concerned citizens you claim to represent? Noblemen, supporters, lackeys, well-wishers, what do you care? If I do this... good lord. Give me the poison and I'll decide on the day, I think. What about the reward? Ah, yes, a reward. You'll be well paid in gold. If you do the job well, I'm also prepared to offer you an enchanted shield. Well, we can't really do much with that. I demand higher pay for the job. 200 gold pieces up front. No, find someone else to slaughter the druids. Look, we're neutral evil. If he's not going to offer us a proper reward, a shield we can't really use, and 200 gold pieces plus something later on, no, find someone else. Yeah, cool. I am struggling. I really, really am.
Well met and welcome.
Kveroslava. I greet you, strangers, on behalf of my family, and in accordance with Rom tradition. I am Kveroslava, the mother of this family and its heart. If you wish, I can tell you something of your place in the future. Oh, I love this. Every game has a couple of fortune tellers, and it's always fun. Sure, here you go. As you wish. Come and sit beside me, good man. I shall take a hold of your hand. Close your eyes, and let Kveroslava feel your aura. You are a strong man. That's right, 18. You have powerful blood and a destiny that shines so brightly. It is the blood of a god that flows in you. But you are not alone. There is another who calls to you for help. And I see a man, a dark man, whose life has been taken from him. I see this other. She screams. She screams. There is a beast, a beast of terrible power, and a dark man. The exile. He smiles. He smiles. No more. Please forgive me, good man. Your path has overwhelmed my limited gifts. You frighten me. I wish you good fortune. I'm trying to think what's in these tents. I remember this.
A pleasure to meet a socially acceptable person such as yourself.
Sorry, my lord. My time is currently purchased up by the boor by the boar? Not boor. Who claims to have killed a dragon over there. All he does is tell me his stupid story over and over. Ugh. Oh.
Well, if you wants to go strapping with this nab, you'll first have to give up the socket money.
Greetings to you, patron. I am Mistress Jean. Jean? Proprietor of this pleasure tent. If you are intent on hiring a companion and taking advantage of our services, you've come at a poor time. The genies that have come to our poor town have deprived almost everyone of coin. I have had to send most of my girls away for lack of customers. All we have left is this Wilfred fellow. He claims to have killed a dragon, which is far from likely. My girl tells me the man is built like a pair of twigs and couldn't lift a sword, never mind wield one. But he has coin at least, unlike every other soul in this town. And he has hired my last girl, Annalyn, for his exclusive use. Sorry to disappoint. And all he is doing is telling her about this awesome dragon kill. I mean, we actually killed a dragon before. So we could, team up and, really, really bore everyone out. Team up. I probably should have found any other description for this. Let's leave this place as soon as we can.
Good day to you.
Oh, friend. Welcome to the Tent of Pleasure. Haha. I've been here for over a week myself, and I can tell you that the prices are well worth it. Just who are you? The name's Wilfred. Wilfred the Red of Luskan. Luskan is north of Neverwinter, south of Icewind Dale. Although I'm sure you've probably heard of me. Adventure extraordinaire, and currently living off my excesses. The excesses of my most recent plunder. Glass of water time again. That's quite a story. A tale for the ages, you might say. You wouldn't happen to be a bard, would you? Well, I'd be happy to regale you with the story if you're willing. Ooh, I'd rather rob you blind if you were really so rich. Yeah, go on. What? You can't do that. Why not? If you killed a dragon, surely you can handle me. No violence, please. I'm no great warrior. There, I admit it. Please don't hurt me. I'll tell you what really happened. I was travelling through the Troll Hills with my caravan, and I got separated from them when I responded to a call of nature. I'm pretty sure we've been to the Troll Hills. I was lost, and I thought I heard them close by. I ran to catch up. I stumbled, fell into a cave of sorts. There was a dragon there. A small one. He was sleeping? So I helped myself to some of its gold. And, I got out of there as quickly as I could. Please don't tell anyone. I've got a reputation to uphold. I'll do anything. Oh, here, take this. Just don't tell anyone. I'd be so embarrassed. Cool. We got gold and experience for that. Well, it's about time that moron finally left. He's giving me such a headache. All I want to do is sleep. I'm taking some time off for this racket. Alright, let's go see the genies. How close are we to level up? Ooh, very close. And it will be a mage level up too. Good. We can get ourselves the time stop spell. Arp, arp. I think this is the genie's tent. Yep. God, I've played too much of this game. Hey, Taki. Takui. If you have business with us, mortal, you must speak to our Khan. Oh, yes, I am sure he will be more than willing to deal with you. Fafira, be gone from me, mortal, lest you serve the Khan. Speak to he, if you dare.
Greetings to you, wayfarer. I am Kanzara of Kalimshan, a Dao Jin, at your service.
Dao Jin? The clans of Jin are beyond the ken of most mortals. This I understand. Yeah, I'm not going to try and do the voice. I'm no Mr. Cummings, yes. No. It is a complicated thing, wayfarer. Suffice it is to say that I am a genie of the family Dao, yes? See, the accent is just slowly creeping back in. What are you guys doing in Trademeet? Yes, this does beg a question, mortal, does it not? The Dao would not normally choose to make such a place our home, even temporarily indeed. Suffice it to say that we have come on a service, hunting a criminal of some repute from Kalimshan, a Rakshasa, by the name of Ichtafir. I nailed that pronunciation. Rakshasa, if you have never encountered them, are devious shapeshifters and thieves. We have followed this particular prey for quite some months now, and she has eluded us at every turn. We have grown tired of this chase. We know that Ichtafir lies hiding in this area in mortal form, and so the Dao have taken over the trade of this town. We Dao buy all that comes here, you see, and charge prices too high for the mortals to afford. We will not relinquish it until the mortals find this Rakshasa for us. Eventually they'll run out of food and such. They will become desperate enough to do it. Or not. Regardless, the hunt is less taxing and far more amusing, don't you agree? What if I found this Rakshasa for you? I would say, mortal, that I wish the head of this Rakshasa returned to me. Once that was done, despite the amusements we've found here, the Dao would return to Kalimshan. So where is the Rakshasa? If we knew where she was, we would go and collect her, yes? As a shape changer, I am sure she hides in the form of yet another tiresome mortal. It is a tactic her kind use often. It is doubtful that she and her companions actually reside in the town itself. Their appetites and predilections would not keep them hidden among you very long. But we are sure she is somewhere in the area, perhaps hidden and preying secretly upon the mortals, as Rakshasa do. But who knows, really? She could be anywhere. Alright, we can do that. Is there a reward? Cool. Yep, done. Let us travel to... I think we'll do the druid thing now. That should be fun. I will scout ahead with a project image.
good for you to watch your actions while in this wood.
Whoa. You just came out of nowhere. I give you fair warning, interloper, that this area is under the protection of the druids of Tethir, and if you do not leave, you will face nature's wrath. Can we not come to some sort of agreement? I simply want to know what has provoked the druids of this region to such behaviour. It is not for you to know. Our affairs are our own business, and they will be dealt with in accordance with the rituals of the ages already set in place. Please, you should go before either of us comes to harm. Foul dawn cannot see me with you. Shadow druids are very unforgiving of treachery. Oh, it's foul dawn, that's right. Okay, and now a wizard's eye. Alright, let's go. Something's attacking our units. Okay, everyone, attack that wyvern. Oh, I can use energy blades. Oh, I can't. Not really. I still have to actually make an attack. Wizard's eye, you need to be not there. How'd she get? That was foolish. I can't fire these off. Yeah. Oh well. We'll know for next time. Let's just cover off. We'll make a little area through here. Make sure we've got this secured. Spirit Troll. Everything attack that. You need to get yourself to safety. This eye. Let's just move everything back here. Because there's terrain here that's blocking us. That's what I'm worried about. There goes our eye. Or... well... I think we're probably better off walking myself back here. Oh, we have to get some fire damage in there as well. That's the problem. I can't access my character is the problem too. Bring everyone here. Everyone come here. Okay. This works well.
Brando Barrett, shroud
The
me
timing
in
on
your
that.
darkness.
Okay. Let's go. Attack, man. Perfect. Let's take this place out. Oh, that's not good. Okay, we need to quickly deal with these guys. I think that spell does work against normal trolls, but not spirit trolls, so we're not going to try that. Oh, invisible, are they? Encumbered? Strength has been drained. Okay. What can we get rid of that's going to cut the weight down? There we go. Good. Let's go for a... I want to chuck a fireball over there. Are they dead? Yes, they are. And we have our level up. Okay. Level 8 spell. And we want time stop. Oh no, time stop is a level 9 spell. So that's all good. Comet. Fire damage. Eventually we'll get it, but not yet. Tempted to try and do this. We wouldn't want that, wouldn't want that. That can be good. Useless. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what? We're going to grab this. I want to see what it's like. Maybe it's not very good. Maybe it's the best thing that ever happened. But we have to know. Well, since casting time only of 3 and no saving throw, we're going to grab Maze and give it a shot. That's not good. Unconscious. I think one of these is still alive, so I'm going to fireball it again. Nope.
Brando Barris, shroud me in your darkness.
And where is that spirit troll that was marked as unconscious? Must be some kind of error. Okay. We were going to switch to energy blades. Last of 4 turns. Okay. Drop in strength is not very good. And we'll save the Planetara in case we need it later. So I think we're going to roll with what we have here. Okay, let's go have a look around. And let's go energy. Yeah, energy blades. Because with regenerating enemies like this, it's how quickly you can put the fire down that matters the most. Oh no, I can't use a fire arrow. Oh damn it. Let's try and knock out as many as we can.
Well, that blackful Aldira.
Now we're going to try and drop a fireball right here. Really? How'd that not take him out?
Blackful Aldira.
Excellent. Get my fire arrows back. That was weird. Oh, that's right. SCS does change the way trolls and how they are finally killed works. I'm not entirely sure how. I should really read up on that. Certainly before we go to Dianise, we should do that. Or Dianise. We'll get there soon. In fact, that's probably our next stop after all this. Giant spiders. Now we're talking. Well, spiders are... Well, skeletons are immune to poison. So... Go get him.
Brando Barris, shroud me in your darkness.
Beautiful. Just going to get them to focus on the sword spiders, which are the biggest problem. Now focus on that one in the middle. I'm going to sit us back here a bit and drop a cloud kill there, I think. The death spell would also work, but cloud kill. We could have just left it, honestly. Because all we've done now is delay our travel through there. Well, we'll come back this way. Nothing like clearing out a druid grove with poison gas. Got a very strong
Brando Barris,
Avatar
shroud me in your darkness.
sort of feeling. The movie, not the... Get him into close formation. Get him to hold that pass there.
Brando Barris, shroud me in your darkness.
Ready a fire arrow.
Well, that didn't work.
Have to actually hit though.
Brando Barris, shroud me in your darkness.
There goes our sword. That's okay. Yeah, against certain enemies, the skeletons are just the best.
Brando Barris, shroud me in your darkness.
See if the gas is cleared yet.
Brando Barris, shroud me in your darkness.
I'm really enjoying this, you know. This is fun. Picking up a lot of contacts on the old radar. Let's just check up here
Brando
first.
Barris, shroud me in your darkness.
Okay. We probably can't beat that many trolls with what we've got going on here. I'm going to try a death spell, because I'm pretty sure we can take out some of what's there with death spell. Good experiment anyway. Worked on one.
Brando Barris, shroud me in your darkness.
We're going to lose our trolls very shortly, I think.
That her dark hair would weave a snare.
You better believe it. We're going for a trap line. I should be setting these up as I go, really.
That her dark hair would weave a snare. That her dark hair would weave a snare.
And an acid trap right at the back. Our last skeleton's about to drop.
That her dark hair would weave a snare.
Okay.
Brando Barris,
I wonder if I can web
shroud
them
me
too.
in your darkness.
Uninjured, yeah. Let's try slowing them first. And now webbing them. And let's... doesn't seem to be doing anything. I'll grab a diva. Setting it on its own is not the greatest idea, but I'm curious to see how things progress. I'll send in a copy of myself too. Blade barrier, please. And insect plague. Let's give that a shot too. This is my simulacrum here. Oh, firestorm. Yes, please. Did you just run into your own firestorm? What else can we use here? Another firestorm. Beautiful. Oh, I'm walking into the fire of my own fire. That's a bad idea. Well, lessons learned. He just automatically cast the, that's the, insect swarm. Okay. Keep our real character well back. Which one's the real one? This one's the... Okay, all good. Try the lightning spell. Now, let's get the guy to cast a fire spell here. Get you out of the way. Okay, now we can continue firing on what's left.
Ah, not a scratch. Need to try something else.
Okay, that means we need to use a fire arrow again. Let's hit the one that's down. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Pull back. Jeez. Can you heal me? Yes, you can. Heal is a great spell. And yes, the plant type actually can replace a cleric. Okay, that was close. Got another one of those. So we haven't. There's a lot of this map we haven't explored yet, and this seems like end bossedness. Oh, it's a troll mound. I want to talk to a druid before I go making any real major changes through here. That's the only thing. Let's have a look around. Look around you. Damn. Oh, yeah, that's that, Greater Earth Elementals. Can we hit them with piercing damage? No, we can't.
Need to try something else.
Let's try magic missiles. That looked cool as hell. I think he's going to be able to finish it off himself. Yeah. Cool. Let's swing around the left here a bit first. Or is there nothing here? Yeah, I don't think so. Want to make good use of that fallen planetar. They are very, very powerful. Turn off the radar a little bit. An ettercap. Let's just pull back a bit. Druid. Foul, unnatural creatures. Faldorn and her shadow druids protect this forest now.
Brando Barris.
Let's have a look at what's happening here.
Your darkness.
Whoa. Are we attacking these druids or not? Troll. The troll is attacking... What's about these guys turn on us very shortly? Do I have a cave bear I can control? Why do I have a cave bear? For the grove, all intruders must die. Yeah, I thought so. Everyone, kill the mage. What's the mage got happening, actually? Is there a shield spell? There is not. We can brute force our way past past the mirror images by... I'm dead. Now kill the druid. Don't use those arrows, use the good arrows.
Blackful Aldira.
As for you, you can just die. Yeah, he knows it's going to go badly. Where we got that cave bear from, I don't know. That symbol is a death spell triggering. So, okay. Stuff is definitely occurring here. There goes the planetar, and we have a cave bear. I have no idea where we got that cave bear from.
Randall Barris, shroud me in your darkness.
I like to think one of the shadow druids summoned it, and then we like charmed it with our ranger goodness or something. Okay, shadow druid's up ahead. It's probably time for a rest, and I haven't been keeping track of the time, but I feel like I'm going to stop here anyway, make a save, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Let's see how our rest goes first, because it could go badly. Turns out there is rest for the wicked. Oh, we have to get back. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to load the quick save and then travel back to Athkatla. There's a lesser chance that we're going to miss whatever happened there. Yeah, look at me. Ending the stream and then, well, ending the recording. And then just immediately doubling back. And how do we... Okay, let's get ourselves back as quickly as we can.
Randall Barris, shroud me in your darkness.
Remember, I have these traps that would be handy. That is the shortest haste spell, I swear.
Randall Barris.
Do you reckon it's worth me trying to drag those shadow druids back through this set of traps here? Alright, we'll go back to Athkatla and see how our thieves are doing. I'm surprised I haven't heard anything from our ranger quest as well. Oh, yeah, we'll just go here.
Randall Barris, shroud me in your darkness.
To the docks. Thieves have returned. Aha, there we go. Oh, there you are, my Lord Ranger. Looking all over the place for you. You've got to come to Immersvale. Why? What's occurring there? There's orcs, big ones. Nellick says he saw them coming down from the hills. Soon they'll attack. The minister sent me to find you, my lord. I'll get there as soon as I can. Nellick says they'll be at the village soon. No later than 3 days or 4 days from now. You've got to hurry. Cool, okay, well look. I will make a save here. We'll do thief stuff, and then we'll do ranger stuff, and then we'll go back and clear out the druid grove. Sound like a plan? Awesome. See you all for the next one. As always, thanks for watching.